Wake up, little man. Okay, I can play your muting
You got
game
called out for your lying,
day.
and now you're just being obnoxious. Because
The
again,
only, the only,
second
the
grade
only,
level
the only
IQ
liar
here.
here, the only liar here is you. Okay, and you've proven that. Okay, so 8 inches per mile squared. How long? How up to what distance is that accurate to?
0 inches, because Earth does not have a parabolic curve.
Okay, 8 inches per mile. I'm going to ask you again because I've spoken to many professional land surveyors, and I know this to
unless it's
very,
accurate
very well.
to an infinity number of decimal
Up
points,
to-
then it's not accurate at any distance.
So okay, so you've thrown out 8 inches per mile squared. Now this doesn't apply anymore.
Yeah, because the Earth is not the Earth does not have parabolic curve.
Yep. So Earth is an oblate spheroid, correct?
Yep.
Like somewhat pear-shaped, a little bit chubbier at the bottom, just below the equator, a little bit chubbier below the equator than it is above the equator.
No.
Okay.
No.
So how did they come up then with the 8 inches per mile squared?
No, we can't talk about that because you don't even know what the shape of the globe Earth is. It's not thicker below the equator. It's thicker at the equator.
No, it's thicker just below. It's a bit wider just below the equator, Peterson. Get
that
right.
It just
you don't
isn't.
even know your own globe model, Peterson. Holy shit, dude! What do I have to teach you? Your own model. What's wrong with you?
Do you know how people spin pizza dough? Does the pizza dough get wider in the middle, or does it get wider at the bottom part of it?
Pizza dough, right, pizza dough. Let's change the subject and talk about pizza dough. How accurate is the 8 inches per mile squared? What distance is it?
0 inches.
Let's see how smart you are. How
0
accurate?
inches.
0 inches. So is someone? I hope someone's recording that. Okay, so Peterson says that 8 inches per mile squared is accurate up to 0 inches.
Correct, because it doesn't describe a circle. So the divergence literally happens instantaneously. So I will just arbitrarily assign an absurd decimal point, and it will be guaranteed to not be accurate at that decimal point. So 0 inches.
0 inches. So,
you're
correct, and every other plane surveyor is wrong. And geodesic. What about geodesic surveying? They're all wrong.
You know that those people go to college, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so college is where you do go to get more knowledge all of a sudden.
You know how many
Where'd you go? Jupiter?
You know how many pilots I know, Peterson? You know how many pilots?
This guy went to Jupiter to get more stupider, everyone.
You know how many pilots I know, Peterson?
Bro is like literally actually from Jupiter.
Do you know how many pilots I know, Peterson? I fly over a level topographical plane. Okay? So you're not going to get away from this 8 inches per mile squared.
How do you have Wi-Fi on Jupiter?
How accurate? How accurate? Oh, guess what? Uranus. You know Uranus farts twice a day. Did you know that? That's actually from NASA. It releases.
Wow, dude! Why don't you go parent your children a little bit? They sound like psychopaths.
It actually releases gas. Uranus releases gas twice a day. Did you know that?
Dude, go parent. Go be a parent to your children.
That's official NASA.
LBZ, go be a parent to your children.
NASA. That's official.
Your dad doesn't love you, girls. He doesn't love you.
Yeah, talk about the incident.
He doesn't love you.
Keep insulting.
He does not love you. He's gonna Nathan Oakley you, girls.
Keep insulting, little man. Keep insulting. You need to jump and swing.
Ooh, I hear footsteps. I think you're in trouble.
You need to jump and swing, Peterson, just to reach my
were those your footsteps? Were you running away from your parental obligations?
You need to jump and swing just to reach my ankle, Peterson.
Wow.
Okay? 8 inches per mile squared is the drop.
No, they're back. Wow, what are those kids doing, dude? And why aren't you being a parent to those children?
8 inches per mile squared, Peterson. Well, your parents obviously didn't do a good job with you. 8 inches.
Oh, he muted himself.
8 inches per mile squared, Peterson. The drop. How up to what distance is it accurate up to?
I already told you 0 inches. How long do perpendicular lines touch? At literally one point, and then after that point, they do not touch anymore? There you go. The exact same phenomena happens when you compare a circle and a parabola. They converge at one point, and then they immediately diverge.
Ooh,
so the answer is 0.
Would that be due to perspective? Do those points diverge due to perspective, Peterson? By any chance?
No, they simply diverge. It's not a matter of perspective. If nobody's looking at them, they still diverge.
Okay. Let it out, Peterson. I know it's okay. I know you've been through some tough times. Let it out. It's okay. So 8 inches per mile squared, you're not going to get away from that because you lied. And you're lying to your viewers.
No, it's accurate up to 0 inches because they diverge immediately.
So you're lying, Peterson. Up to what distance?
Literally not.
8 inches. Up to what distance is 8 inches per mile squared accurate up to?
0 inches because a circle and a parabola, their shapes converge at one point and then they diverge immediately.
This is common knowledge.
Yes, I know. Two shapes that aren't the same shape can't overlap in more than one point.
Common knowledge based on science.
So two round shapes that aren't the same shape can't intersect at more than one point.
I'm not talking about.
I mean, they can if it like goes into the other one like that, but otherwise, no.
You purport to be an atheist. You purport to be an atheist, yet you do have a religion. Contrary to popular belief, you actually do have a religion. It's called scientism. Okay, and it's not based on actual science.
And you're part of a church called I Will Not Parent My Children. We have one belief that I cannot diverge from. Go and parent my children.
It's based on pseudoscience. You've got nothing.
You actually still haven't told us what pseudoscience is, which is like the first thing you came up here
and you still,
to talk about.
And you still haven't told us, up to what distance. Up to what distance? Yeah, we can do this all day. That's fine. Go on mute. Yeah, press the button.
Yeah, I will.
The button. Go ahead. Keep doing it. Press the button.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Because you're a little child, Peterson.
Speaking of little children, why are you not being a parent to your little children? Why do you let them run around and scream and be in some sort of physical danger and do nothing about it?
Even my children are smarter than you, Peterson.
Well, then they must have eclipsed you long ago.
They are much smarter than you.
I think people are born smarter than you.
At the top of their class. They are at the top of their class, and guess what?
What, they're homeschooled and you have one child? That's your argument? No. My homeschooled child, who is an only child, is at the top of her class. Good for her. I bet she hooks up with the teacher too.
Okay. Soon to go to university. They're at the top of their class, Peterson.
Oh, university? Okay. Oh, so they're gonna go get more knowledge, which is where you said people go to get indoctrinated. Meanwhile, you're gonna still be on Jupiter.
Peterson, listen. I want to make something very clear to you, Peterson. You know the degrees that I've got? I've ripped them up and thrown them in the rubbish because they wouldn't give me a refund.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Your Western academia. Your Western academia and all of its curriculums.
Oh my God.
Science, I know it very well.
LBZ.
I know it very, very
LBZ.
well. Actually, much better than you do.
LBZ. What are your children going to get degrees in?
So 8 inches per mile squared, Peterson. You're not going to change the subject. And you're not going to keep lying. You're not going to keep lying to your viewers. Up to what distance is 8 inches per mile squared? Up to what distance is 8 inches?
Okay. If you have two round shapes and they're not the same shape, then how many points do they intersect with each other at?
Simple question, Peterson.
Yes, it is very simple. The answer is 1. So I'm going to ask you the same question, and I'll remind you that the answer is 1. Two round shapes that are not the same shape, how many points do they intersect at? And again, the answer is 1.
What's that got to do with the formula for curvature?
Okay, so that means that the shapes diverge from each other immediately. So the accuracy is 0 inches.
Yeah. Yes. So from where you stand, let's say you're standing at the beach, Peterson. Nice beach, right? So curvature begins basically from where you're standing.
Yep.
Correct.
And the curvature of a parabola and the curvature of a sphere are different, so they diverge immediately. So it's accurate to 0 inches. That's why
it's 8 inches per mile squared.
It's accurate to 0 nanometers even.
No. Okay.